water here is just crystal clear and it's so blue, it is so turquoise. This right here is Butterfly Valley. Good morning guys, from another day here in Fethiye. Today we are leaving Fethiye. We are going to a place known as Oludeniz. It's a beautiful, supposed to be like a white sand beach. And when we get to Oludeniz, we're going to explore around, we're going to walk around, enjoy the beautiful beach. And then we're going to take a ferry to another beach at Butterfly Valley. That's the plan for today, but I'm really excited because Oludeniz is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places in Turkey. And we are not going to go swimming because I am completely sunburnt from yesterday. But we are going to enjoy the beautiful view and I can't wait to share it with you guys today. Let's go to Oludeniz. We've just made it to Oludeniz, and Oludeniz Beach is on our left, but we are heading to a place called Blue Lagoon. It's supposed to be really blue. Let's see how blue it is. We have officially made it to Blue Lagoon. I have to say, first impression here at the Blue Lagoon, super touristy. Everything is way more expensive than it should be. I think ice cream I saw was like literally like at least 3 times higher than the price in an average Turkish city, so it's much more expensive here. Everything is clearly made for tourists. The restaurants, the sunbeds, I mean everything is going to be charged. Everything is much more expensive than you would expect anywhere else. The lagoon itself isn't particularly blue. The water is clear, but it's like sort of like a greenish tinge. It's not really that blue. You can just really tell all these boats here renting out for tourists. The sunbed is all for tourists. You don't really get any natural feel to it because literally every square inch is just packed with these sunbeds and umbrellas for people to come and get tanned. So yeah, it's not really the best vibe, but let me see what it's like from the air. So unfortunately, drone flying is prohibited here at the Blue Lagoon. I think the reason is because they have a lot of people who are paragliding down. So if you have a drone there, either the drone might run into them or the flying might run into the drone. So they don't allow drones here. The lagoon itself isn't necessarily beautiful. It's not like the bluest water I've ever seen. In fact, it's a little bit like greenish, muddy-ish a little bit, and the sand isn't necessarily white and powdery. It's more pebbly and stone shaped. So we're gonna head back to Oludeniz Beach, which is on the other side of the peninsula from Blue Lagoon. We've now officially made it to probably one of the most famous beaches here in Turkey. This is Oludeniz Beach. On the beach here, you can see all the paragliders just flying around, just gliding in the sky. I mean, I think that's why they don't allow drones, because there will be no way for my drone to maneuver because of how many paragliders there are flying up there right now. It is just ridiculous. And if you're wondering how much it costs to paraglide here in Oludeniz, it's about 700 liras per person, which roughly translates to 100 USD. The beach itself is nothing particularly special. It is very white, but it's not like powdery, sandy white. It's very pebbly. There's a lot of stones on there. And there's just so many ships. There are a lot of like tour cruise ships that leave every single day. They're super noisy, but they take tourists on the daily boat trips around here. We're not doing that today. Oludeniz Beach is nice, but we're gonna leave this place. We're taking a ferry over to Butterfly Valley, which is just down the coastline there. And the only way you can access this valley is by boat. So I'm very excited about that. The ship will come in about half an hour. So we're just gonna go down to the beach, and then that's where we're gonna find the ship that will take us to Butterfly Valley. I'm very excited for this. Let's do it. Have made it to the most beautiful beach here in Turkey, and I mean, just coming in on the boat, I was just shocked by how beautiful this was. This right here is Butterfly Valley. So the thing about this beach is that it's right in the middle of this valley, and the valley is huge. It is literally so tall. So it actually provides quite a bit of shade if you are, you know, coming to Butterfly Valley. Now the front of the beach right now is just super busy. There's a tons of daily tours, tons of ships there. So what we're gonna do is, there's supposed to be a waterfall path here. We're gonna go do that waterfall path first, go inside the valley, and then when we come back out to the beach, it should be cleared up, it should be quiet, it should be beautiful. Butterfly Valley?
8 lira. Bir tane bilet. Ticket.
Ticket. All right, thank you. We've been walking in Butterfly Valley for about, I want to say, maybe 20 minutes, but I haven't seen a single butterfly. So I'm not sure why this place is called Butterfly Valley. If I see a butterfly, I will update you guys, but as of now, no butterflies in Butterfly Valley. So we're about halfway into our hike, and I realized we have a problem. I lost my water bottle. So now I am stuck in a valley, which is very far away from civilization. This is going to be an interesting journey. Let's hope we survive it. Well, after about a 40-minute hike, that's the waterfall. That's the end. It is the biggest scam I've ever seen. There's a little like stream running down, but this is supposed to be the waterfall, and yeah, that's the end. But the walk is really nice though, so I would highly recommend doing the walk. Just don't expect a waterfall at the end. There is no waterfall here. Well, let's head back to the beach. Okay, so if you remember, this valley is called Butterfly Valley, and last time I mentioned butterflies, I didn't see a single one. On the hike back from the waterfall, I've already seen 3. So yes, Butterfly Valley is not lying. There are butterflies here. Not the best butterflies, but there is a Butterfly Valley, and there are butterflies in the Butterfly Valley. We are back here at the main beach, and just like I predicted, all the boats are mostly gone. Those day trippers, they've gone on for the other islands. So now the island is, well, not the island, the beach is really, really quiet. We've gotten water. They sold it for 7 liras here, which is ridiculous. I could get probably at least 2-3 bottles back in town. So yes, it is a beautiful beach though. We are going to go to the shady side of the beach and hopefully enjoy the beautiful sand. I mean, the water here is just crystal clear and it's so blue. It is so turquoise. It's like a Gatorade saturation factory. I would say the beach itself comes pretty close to the Filipino standard of beaches, and there's barely anyone here. So yeah, I'm impressed by this place. Really, really excited. The boat back to Oludeniz leaves at 11, 1, 2, 3, and 5 p.m. I'm not sure if there's a ferry right now, but we're gonna go see if there is one. Welcome back to Oludeniz. It's just a half an hour boat ride and we are back at this beach. Like I said, super busy, tons of boats here, but now we need to find a bus back to Fethiye. As you guys can probably tell, we are back in Fethiye. We just gone back into the hotel and I am exhausted, but let's talk about a summary here. Is Oludeniz worth a trip from Fethiye? And the answer is yes and no. So specifically, Oludeniz Beach and Blue Lagoon, not really worth it. Blue Lagoon was probably the biggest disappointment I had today. The lagoon wasn't even blue. All they're doing there is just asking for your money. Seriously, every single bed costs like 15 lira, tables cost money, everything there costs money. And it's super, super touristy. The water's not even that clear. It's not even that nice. I don't understand what the hype is around Blue Lagoon. It's really not that great. Oludeniz Beach itself is all right, but it's very, very busy. You've got these big boats taking tours out every single day and they're blasting loud music there. If you've seen the footage, you can tell that nobody's really lying on the beach because it's not really that nice. It's not that clean. It's very noisy. It doesn't have that environment that you would like on a beach trip day. But you must go to Oludeniz in order to take a boat to Butterfly Valley. And let me just tell you, Butterfly Valley is probably one of the best beaches I have ever been to, hands down. It is comparable with the ones I've been to in the Philippines. Sure, the sand isn't really very powdery, you've got a lot of pebbles, but I mean the valley, the water, it's just, yeah, it's really out of this world. Butterfly Valley, highly, highly recommend. It is probably the most beautiful beach that you will see here in Turkey, and I was so happy I got the chance to see it. The vibe is very, very chill, it's very, very relaxed, and it's not like Blue Lagoon where they're charging you literally money for every single thing. The only things I paid for at Butterfly Valley were the 8 lira hike fee into the valley, which is completely optional if you don't want to do that, and then the 7 liras for water. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more food and travel videos. If you're coming to Fethiye, I hope this guide helps you. I hope you've made up your mind to go to Butterfly Valley because it is completely worth it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.